Alrighty, welcome to another edition of Achievement College. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. Today we are playing Night Squad. It's a fun little game available on Xbox Game Pass. It's part of my Xbox Game Pass series of achievement guides. And I'm going to give you the rundown on all of the achievements and how to get them in this game. There are a total of 15 achievements for 1000 gamer score. There's a few little tricky achievements, but if you follow this guide, you should be able to grab them all in under 5 hours. It probably took me under 5 hours without a guide, so following this guide, you should be able to get them much quicker than that. Alright, let's get started. One other thing I want to quickly mention before we go too far is there's a couple of weird achievements that are for 0 gamer score. Go into challenges, and that's where these weird achievements are, but we actually have to go through them in order to get to the other achievements that are worth quite a bit of gamer score. So I thought I'd cover them anyway. So yeah, go into challenge mode from the main menu. Select the first challenge. And this is the first one. We're going to get an achievement worth 0 gamer score for this one. And that is basically just for passing this challenge. The objective here is to destroy all the nests. And they're those green blobs that are spawning these skeleton enemies. You've got to pick up the, I think it's an electrical staff or something. When it hits one of the skeletons, it'll automatically bounce off to all the other skeletons. But you want to mainly focus on the green nests. And obviously just make sure that the enemies don't get you while you're trying to do that. But it's very, very simple. And that's probably why it's worth 0 points. Very silly achievement. I don't like it when games do that. But it would have been just as easy just to not have an achievement for that and just have to pass the level to get to the other ones. But anyway, enough about that. There's the achievement there for, basically it's for passing the first challenge. Moving on to the next challenge, the worms attack. Very similar story here, except for it's a very different objective. You want to move forward and pick up the sword.
Go.
And for those that don't know, that's me, the little blue character. And you need to defeat these 2 worms. Now, I don't do a perfect run here, but I still managed to defeat the worms. Just avoiding them. Try and work on 1 worm at a time. Because we're on easy, there's only the 2 worms. And all you have to do is hit the little light on its tail 4 or 5 times per worm. Can't remember exactly how many hits, but there's the first worm gone, and now you can focus on the other worm. So you're just avoiding it, and if you do get hit and die, you just start again. And the achievement will pop once we've destroyed the second worm. So pretty simple start to the game. I do recommend doing these challenges first, mostly because it just gets you used to the mechanics of the game. I find it to be a fun little game. You know, I had a bit of fun with it. It's a little bit of a different game, like a palate cleanser compared to all the other big games, open world games that we've been playing.
Savior.
And there we go. Defeat both worms and the achievement will pop. There's that amazing sound that we all love. Okay, and now we're going to move on to our third achievement for 0 gamer score. And that's to pass Attack of the Trolls challenge. Like I said before, we need to pass this to get to the challenges that are actually worth a fair bit of gamer score. Alright, so the objective in this one is to defeat these 4 trolls. When they put out their spikes like that, it means they're about to charge, but they'll just charge in a straight line. And when they hit something, they'll be stunned for a second, and that's when you can get in behind them and attack them. They will need about 3 hits each in the back to destroy each troll. But what you really want to focus on is just keeping an eye on the other trolls, making sure that no one's going to hit you while you're trying to attack one of them, and just be patient. You see, I nearly got hit a couple of times here, so this is by no means a perfect run. But as long as you can get in behind them, and if your opportunity closes, just back off. Don't try and risk it. That's my advice on this one. Get in behind them. Even if you only get 1 hit on them like that, you can get 2 or 3 in one go if you're doing it right. I didn't get the best run here, but I did manage to pass it, so I thought I'll put it in the video and show you guys the achievement popping. I think I've got a couple of hits in a couple of them here, so they'll start dying. If you hit the wood like I did for that first hit, it doesn't actually count, and that hit just there. You do have to get in behind them and hit them. There we go. 1 more to go. And you can see that there, it took 1 minute and 23 seconds
Savior
for our next rare achievement.
wins.
And I thought I'd cover all these in the video in case people are stuck on them. It's not always Gamerscore for people. You might want that 100% completion showing up on your gamer card or whatever it might be. And now we're going to move on to the next challenge. The difference this time is that we are getting an achievement worth 100 Gamerscore. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. We have to destroy all the fish and then this crystal type thing, or I'm not sure what you'd call that orb in the middle. So what you want to do is you want to pick up the drill and go and take out the first 2 bits of crystal to reveal a fish. Then what you want to do is go and pick up the sword, as I've just done there. This will make more sense in a minute. And then you want to approach the fish and take care of them, avoiding the laser there. So it goes a laser, then all those little orbs that come out, then the laser, then the orbs, and that's the pattern that will continue. The reason you want to go back and get the sword and take care of the fish 1 or 2 at a time is so then there's less orbs being shot out at you, because only the fish are shooting them out at you. Less fish, less orbs, easier to get back and forth. So we're only doing 1 this time. And unless you get lucky, you probably only do 1 at a time for the rest of this level, or this challenge. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's just go over that one more time. At the start, grab the drill piece. That's the top weapon pickup. Then what you want to do is make your way to the red crystals. Chip away all of the crystals on at least 1, probably 2 of the fish. Oh, we got 2 on this run, as I've done just there. Then you make your way back, pick up the sword. Avoid all of the orb things on the way back. If it's a 1-hit kill if one of them hits you. Make sure you've got your sword. I accidentally picked up the drill there. Avoid the laser on the way back. Kill the 2 fish, and now repeat until the 3 remaining are done. Or however many you've got left. And we'll finally get some Gamerscore. Yeah, watch out for that laser if you forgot. If you were too quick and it didn't get shot on your way. That was so close. That's why you do have to only grab the 1 and then leave. If you're stuck in the far right of the screen when they shoot all those orb thingies, you're going to get a bit stuck and find it hard to dodge them. And once we get all the fish, that is not the end. So be ready once you've got all the fish. I think they're fish, even though they're not in water. They look like fish to me. Probably not though, are they? I don't know. Yeah, I've just been calling it a fish. Or calling them fish. Oh well, you guys know what I mean. So definitely these back ones we just do 1 at a time. And now you'll see far less of the orbs to dodge, so it's getting a little bit easier. But like I said before, once we destroy this fish, it's not over. Oh, I nearly forgot about that. Alright. Okay, once we destroy this fish, the orb thing is going to start moving. Moving and shooting, we'll call it. As it moves away though, it reveals a bow weapon. We have to shoot the orb 3 times with the bow. I've already got it twice there. Just avoid all of his shots, shoot it 3 times, and that is it. So let's grab this achievement and get some Gamerscore finally. Excellent, there it is. And now we move on to the next challenge, Dragon Alert. Now the goal for this one is just to pick up the weapon upgrade. It is a laser gun, and take out the 4 dragons that appear. Alright, and hide behind this one here. I find this one here on the left to be the best. Probably very similar to the right though. Hide behind here, and there's sort of 2 different attacks that the dragons have. The snaky type trail of fire, and then the fireballs. As long as you're hiding behind one of these blocks, those snaky trails won't get you. The fireballs though can get you from the other side, so just be mindful of that. Keep an eye out for them, but it's a very simple challenge really. Just keep shooting each of the dragons until they're all gone. And if you shoot one, say we're taking care of this one on the top left first, you'll notice that they actually do swap positions. So Although you may finally kill one here, they are actually swapping around, so we're not firing at the same dragon every time. And you may get lucky and not have to move at all and just shoot from this one spot. I wasn't doing a really good job at all on this particular run, but this is the run where the achievement popped, so I thought I'd show you guys in the video. And it just shows that someone, even with my, I guess, low skill level for a game like this, can get the 1000 gamer score. You'll see the length of this video. I've had to cut a little bit out here and there just to speed things up, but really is not a long game at all. I've heard a few people saying that, you know, you have to be pretty skillful to pass this game, but that made me worry that I wouldn't be able to get all the achievements, but I did it without too much hassle, so I'm sure if you follow this guide, you should be alright. There we go. So what have we got? One left. And there it is. Just over 2 minutes. The achievement is ours.
Wins.
Another rare achievement for another 100 gamer score. So that's 200 already. Not too bad considering 3 achievements were for 0. There are a couple other 0-point achievements coming up a little bit later on though. And now we're on to the final challenge, and this is actually the easiest one. All you have to do for the final challenge, you don't have to pass it or anything, you just need to take out one knight. Yep, you heard that right. One enemy. You go through different waves, and the point of this challenge is to see how far you can make it, really. All you have to do is take out one. This is actually my very first attempt at this challenge that you're seeing here. I didn't actually know the conditions for this particular achievement. I was just having a bit of a go. Luckily, I was recording it because my achievement pops. But what will happen is the achievement won't pop until you finish level. So there I am, died already. Once you get to the, I guess, the results screen, your achievement should pop. There it is. I was quite surprised when that popped. And that is 200 more gamer score. So now we're up to 400. Okay, now we're going to move away from challenges. Go to local game, set bot difficulty to easy, go to gladiator mode, set the timer to 5 minutes, and pick Melee Kings as your arena. Now this particular achievement, it's called Ride the Rainbow. I have heard of a lot of people having trouble with this, whether or not the achievement's being glitchy or not. But following this method, it should work. I've heard that a few people have tried to do this one by setting up a second controller, and it can be quite easy to do that way. But I tested that out, and the achievement doesn't pop for me if you do this, you know, with another controller or in multiplayer, local multiplayer. I couldn't get it to work for me, so I found this method to be the best way to get it. Yeah, so obviously I'm the little blue character, and the rest are... The main aim of the actual gladiator mode is to stay inside that little square in the middle. So if you hang out outside the square, the enemies are most likely going to leave you alone. And what we're really doing is we're going to go around and pick up all the pickups we can until we see a horse pickup and make sure that we get that. And to turn yourself into a unicorn and ride the rainbow, you need to be, you need to already have one horse pickup, and then you need to pick up another horse pickup, transforming your horse into a unicorn. But the achievement description is a little bit confusing because that's not all you have to do. You also have to kill an enemy whilst riding the rainbow, which just means whilst riding the unicorn. Now what I am doing here, apart from just picking up the pickups, is I'm trying to get 2 bows so that I can destroy some of the walls on the left and right. And what I want to do, the reason I'm doing that, is actually to create a little bit of a hiding spot so that the enemies can't get to me. And I'm just going to sit, once I've got the arena the way that I want it, I'm just going to hide behind here until I pick up each pickup. The reason I want to pick up the pickups is so that the sooner you pick them up, the more chance of another one spawning, and the more chance of us getting the horse pickup. So as you can see so far, I'm just racing to each pickup and grabbing it unless someone else beats me to it and kills me. Doesn't matter if we die until we get the horse pickup, so it's not much of an issue. I don't know why I didn't pick up that minions pickup just now, but either way. Alright, so I've got the arena set the way that I want it. Keep an eye out for the correct pickups, the horse pickup. I don't want to pick up the kamikaze pickup just there, because then you definitely die, and it's just not really good idea for me. And usually the other enemies want that pickup anyway. They'll find themselves getting a few bonus points for that one. So now I thought I'd focus on this achievement first because it is one that a lot of people have had trouble with. So I do recommend doing it once you've completed the challenges, or even before the challenges, really. And there we are. Still waiting for our first horse pickup. Shouldn't be too far away though. And the goal is to make sure that you're getting it before one of them get it. It seems to be not one that they're too interested in on this particular game mode. So whether or not that's true or it's just a coincidence. But there's the first one on the top right there. Run over to it. Oh, someone nearly got it, but they weren't too interested, so they went the other way. Alright, and now we just need to wait for the second one, but still sneak out and grab the other pickups. Or I decided not to grab it because I thought they were going for it. But just grab the other pickups so that they'll disappear and allow another pickup to spawn in its place. We definitely do not get the kamikaze pickup though while you're the horse, because it will explode at the end and kill you and the horse, and you'll have to start all over again. There's horse number 2. Beautiful. So now we're going to get in a spot that makes it easy to kill enemies. And what you may find is you'll also get another achievement for doing this. If you get a laser gun and kill 3 enemies at the same time, like I just did, that's another achievement that I cover later in the video. You won't see it pop for me there because I already had it at the point of this recording. But yeah, just sit here and kill as many bots as you want, and just wait for the timer to run out. You don't need to win. You don't need to do anything else. You could even die now if you were worried about that. But the achievement will not pop until you're in the results screen. So don't worry if you haven't seen it pop on screen for me yet. There's a 7 kill streak as well. That's another achievement there. So just doing this part of the guide could get you a few achievements, but I'm going to cover them all separately. Just in case there's people looking for those specific achievements as well. But this has definitely covered at least 3 achievements in one just there. Alright, the time's nearly run out. Someone must have got one of the magnets, which has reversed everyone's powers and pickups. If that happens while you're still waiting for your second horse pickup, you may need to start the whole challenge again. Okay, there we go. We came last, but that's not what was important to us in this playthrough. And now the achievement should pop. There it is, rare achievement. That's the one a lot of people have been having trouble with. I had a look on some forums and things like that. I wanted to find an easier way to do it, and that seems to be it. Now make sure you stay in Melee Kings in Gladiator mode with a 5-minute timer. Easy bots is probably preferable. So we're doing the exact same thing, and I did cover this in the last achievement, but this time you'll see it pop and we'll do it without worrying about getting 2 horses or riding the rainbow or anything like that. So once again, same sort of principle really, except this time we're waiting for the laser gun. That's all we really need in this, and we want to kill 3 enemies with 1 shot of the laser gun. So if we clear out a space here on the side and wait for the laser gun pickup, and we're going to just stand off to one side and shoot our laser through the middle of the square from right to left or left to right. And as you can see there, a lot of the bots, a lot of the CPU players, they just sort of congregate in the middle there. You see there, I just got a 5 kill with one of my max level bow strikes. And if that had been a laser, we would have got the achievement. Anyway, we're just sitting here waiting for a pickup. Once you've got the laser, it's fait accompli really. There's the laser, so make sure you're the quickest one there. Grab that, go back to the same spot. Try and straighten up, Aussie. There we go. Alright, and eventually we should get 3 in one strike here. You can see them all congregating in the middle there. They're not too clever. Hey, there we go. Triple kill. Rare achievement, the laser trio. Excellent. Okay, and the next achievement we're moving on to, I'm actually setting it up as a 2-player local game. And that's only to make it a tiny bit easier, but I did figure out that you definitely do not need a second controller to get this achievement. It just might make it a tiny bit easier. So we're going for the Crystal Prospector achievement. I'm going to set it to easy on Crystal Rush. You need to put the Crystal Life down as low as it will go, which is to 5. You can choose any of the arenas that you want. I chose this particular one because there are 5 crystals, but I played around with a few others, and I think you'll see the achievement pop when I'm actually working on a different one as well. And all you want to do here is grab the drill and take out as many of the opposing team's crystals as you can. And once you've destroyed 25, you will get the achievement. Now, obviously, you would need at least 5, and that would be amazing if you were able to get 5 crystals all in one go. So you just replay it and replay it and replay it until the achievement pops, basically. And this is one of the achievements that'll only pop for you in the results screen or after the results screen. So you do have to finish the current level that you're on once you get to 25 before that achievement will pop like that. Okay, I'm going to show the next achievement here on screen. We're picking up level 1 boots. They're one of the most common pickups on the screen. That along with the shield. You'll see level 2 boots coming there. And the next time you pick up boots, it'll be max level boots. And that's for another achievement worth 0 gamer score, but I just wanted to show it on here for those that are going for the 100%. There we go. Max level boots. And that's achieved just by picking up 3 sets of boots. Without dying or anything in between. So you can't die, you have to pick up 3 sets of boots. Achievement will pop just like that. Okay, for this next achievement and probably the one after that, you really are going to want an extra controller. So hopefully you've got one. You don't need to sign it into an account or anything like that, but definitely go into a 2-player local game. We are going to set it to just team deathmatch, max time limit of 5 minutes, just so that we've got enough time. And we're going for controlling or having 8 minions under your control at the same time. That means you just need to get 2 minion pickups without any of your minions dying. Obviously, if you have bots, the bots are going to kill your minions and make this very, very hard for you. Being that it's 2-player and the other player is our controller just sitting there, we can do whatever we want. I like to destroy some of the bricks in the middle here when I get a chance. But the main priority is just to pick up every pickup as it comes so that we've got more chance of a minion pickup spawning in for us, and just so that we're a bit quicker as well. So just wait for the minions pick up. Now, anyone watching this video, if you haven't got a second controller and you're having trouble grabbing this achievement, post a comment, let me know. Obviously, if you're playing on Xbox, I will gladly join a game with you. I'm going to keep this game on my hard drive for the foreseeable future, and I will happily join a game with you and get you this achievement and any others that you might be stuck on. Alright, so that's something I'm offering to all the viewers out there. Obviously, if I get too many requests, anyone supporting me on Patreon takes priority, okay? But I doubt that will happen. I'm not a huge YouTuber yet. Okay, guys, so we've got the first minion pickup, and we're literally just getting all the other pickups as soon as we can. But once we get the second minion pickup, the achievement will pop. And one of my minions decides to go over and get a few cheap kills. He keeps going back for more. It's quite funny, actually. And I wanted to just play this whole thing out. I could have sped this bit up, I suppose, but I wanted to just keep it in there so that you guys could see how long it really took me, that sort of thing. I do speed up a little bit later on. That's where we really have to grind out the last 1 or 2 achievements. As you see, the minions don't die unless an enemy takes them out, so you don't have to rush or anything like that. And here I was trying to decide whether I should pick up the kamikaze pickup. It's not going to kill your minions unless you explode near them, so it is risky, but I decided to take that risk because I want the next minion pickup to be available before the time runs out, obviously. Yeah, but if you think you're going to take out one of your minions, you probably don't want to pick that up. Worked out for me though. Another thing, that won't matter. Picking up the magnet will not interfere with your minions. It only affects other players and their power-ups. Once again, I decided all my minions were sort of up the top right, top section there, so I thought it wasn't going to be too dangerous to pick up the kamikaze. Come on, minions. Now, you could have had 2 or 3 minion pickups by this stage. And there it is. There is the second minion pickup. We've got all 8. And this particular achievement does pop on screen during the match. You don't have to wait till the end of the match. So, there we are. Okay, the next achievement is Hula Hooprang. It's also worth 0 gamer score. We're staying in the same arena with the same conditions. First thing you want to do is clear out some room. Get rid of a lot of these blocks so we've got room to shoot a boomerang, as you'll see me trying to do here, and then successfully doing here. And we're not allowed to let it come back to us for 10 seconds. And the way to do that, the hint is in the name of the achievement, is just go round and round in a circle until the achievement pops just like that. Okay, the next achievement we're going to cover is Exterminator. It's also worth 0 gamer score, but it's for getting a 7 kill streak. And what we want to do is go on easy bots, juggernaut game mode, a 5-minute time limit, and most importantly is the bunker arena. Definitely need the bunker for this one. There's probably other ways to do it, but I'm going to show you a real simple way to pick up this achievement. What we want to do is grab the minigun and take it back to our spawn location where our blue little ribbon is. So I'll show you how I do manage to get it. Sometimes it can be very difficult if you weren't the first one there, but eventually you manage to go and grab it and not die like I do a few times here. But eventually you want to get the minigun or kill whoever has it so that you can get it. And you also saw me meet the conditions for this achievement while we were going for the Ride a Rainbow achievement earlier in the video. But this is where you'll see it pop for me. This is the first time I did it. So I haven't had much luck just yet, but pretty soon I'm going to be able to get my hands on the minigun. And what we want to do is take it back to our spawn location and sit in there and just shoot anyone that tries to come in. And what we have to do is get a 7 kill streak. But they have to be in fairly quick succession. So here I am with it back in my spot. And the reason we put it there, or sit here with it, is even if we lose it, we can get it back fairly quickly just like that. Alright, I need to move in just a second. You need to move a little bit up so that your firing is going above those bricks there that are in the way of the entrance. I'll get it back here. And I'll get in the right spot and we'll get the achievement. And just as I get in the right spot, I got frozen. But this is where you want to be. Anyone coming in from the bottom is going to eventually get shot, just like that guy did there. We got 6 kills there, but then the streak ended. So they have to be in fairly quick succession, not just 7 in a row. They do have a little time limit. I think if you go a second without killing someone, it restarts. So, but just be persistent. You can actually get it 3 or 4 times in one round here, or even more. Oh, so we got a 6, and I just got that 7th kill, just a split second too late there. But we're getting close to the end. Don't know why I moved then, but anyway. Here we go. Back in the right spot. This should be it here. There we are. Extermination. 7 kills. There's the achievement. Yet another one worth 0 points, but I wanted to cover it off, guys. I'm going to show you all achievements, not just the ones worth gamer score. Moving on. Okay, by this stage you should have only 2 achievements left, and they both require grinding. The first one, you need to go to a local game on easy, capture the Grail. We want to set a 2-minute time limit, and we want collapsed Grail mine. That's important. The remaining achievement is for destroying 5,000 walls. It's what the game calls walls, but each wall is one of these little grey blocks that you can see here that we're destroying. So I chose to play this this arena with these settings over and over and over until the achievement pops. And all you need to do is pick up a drill or even get a level 2 bow and just destroy as many blocks as you can. You don't really need to worry about winning, well, you don't need to worry about winning the actual match or anything like that. I did find it a little bit more enjoyable that once I've destroyed enough of the blocks to then try and win. As you can see there, I just hit the lead. Because my little knight is called Savior, you might have heard that. But all you do is keep replaying this one over and over and over. And it's another one of those achievements. It's worth 100 Gamerscore, but it won't pop on screen until the end of the match. So if we get our 5,000th brick here in this match, which I think I do, we'll need to wait until the results screen for the achievement to pop. And the reason we're saving this one until second last is we've obviously been breaking walls throughout the rest of the playthrough. And also in this one we are killing enemies, working towards our final achievement, which will be to accumulate 1,000 kills, which is going to be a lot easier than it might sound. So as much as this is grinding, it shouldn't take you too many goes at it. I think I had to do about another 20 minutes to half an hour at the end of the game to get the rest of the walls and the rest of the kills, so not too bad considering. We're going to end up with 1,000 Gamerscore in under, I reckon you should be able to do it under 4 hours. But if you get stuck on something, I won't be overly surprised if it takes a little bit longer. And I wouldn't be surprised if you got a little bit more skill than me and you do it a lot quicker as well. I guess the thing is, if you do the rest of the game quicker, you might have a little bit of extra grinding to do at the end.
Savior.
And there we go, I actually won this round. And wait until you get to this screen and hopefully your achievement pops. Just like that, another rare achievement. Listen to that amazing sound. And now we'll move on to the final achievement. This time we're going back to Juggernaut, back to the bunker. We're putting the bots on easy and a 5-minute time limit. And we're going to do exactly what we did for the Exterminator achievement. And we're just going to keep doing it until we get the 1,000 kills. Luckily enough, you shouldn't need too many. But try and grab the minigun and just get back to your starting location and get as many kills as you can. And if the timer runs out, go to the results screen. If the achievement doesn't pop, just redo it. You can actually sit here a lot of the time, even though I got caught out there. I don't think I was watching, but I tried to just go and sit in this spot and then just hold the A button while I was sort of watching other things. I might even be watching a YouTube video or something like that while I just sit here. I do prefer the starting location being either at the top or the bottom. I find you get more kills. So if you really wanted to, you could quit out and start again until you get the right location. But it's very easy. Now I'm literally just going to sit here like this until I've killed the 1,000 enemies. So what I'll do here is I'll speed up the video so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch this, and we'll see what happens at the end of this round. Alright, here we are. We've just got 15 seconds to go, 10 now. Hopefully by the end of this I've got enough kills and the achievement will pop once again in the results screen. And that'll be our final 100 Gamerscore, 1,000 out of 1,000, 15 achievements out of 15, guys. I've covered all of them here in the video. I hope it's been easy to follow along with. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. There's the achievement, lovely. You should have an extra 1,000 Gamerscore to show for it if you've been following along. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it or found it helpful, please remember to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, post a comment. If you want more guides like this, please consider supporting me over on Patreon. The link is in the video description. And there's the bell, guys. That means that's it for another edition of Achievement College. Class dismissed.